Hey everybody, back with a new episode of The X-Files. Last episode, Hellbound.
Tell me more.
You know, with the hell on earth, basically.
Yeah.
The reincarnation. Interesting episode for sure. And Monica, we got to see how she was a part of that, always. But it seems like they did break a cycle. Maybe not all of them. But it seems like things were changing, which is good, because if you can break out of the fate of it all, that's a good thing. Now I think we're getting into a part 1, part 2, which is very unfortunate considering we're not filming next week.
Especially for me.
Yeah. But this first episode is called Provenance versus the next episode, which is called Providence. And I looked up the differences. So this episode, Provenance means like the origin of something. And considering we're back in the myth arc, I would assume, considering it is a part 1, part 2, that's usually what happens. Whose origins? The super soldiers,
Hopefully.
the aliens themselves. Like we've done that, we did like a whole Prometheus thing. So the next episode, Providence, meaning divine guidance. That makes me think. This is definitely an alien thing, but like which part? I would assume super soldier in some capacity, just because that's the last we left off with. Lucy Lawless, they think is dead. She's not dead.
Impossible to kill.
Yeah, she and Adam and Eve. But then we've also got the whole thing with the super soldier that was John Locke, who we know now that they aren't impossible to kill. Because iron.
Oh, yeah.
They've got the whole iron thing.
Except for that one tiny...
That's their kryptonite.
Super soldiers don't want you to know this one tiny trick.
Yeah. So maybe it's all kind of with that. But it'll be interesting because I feel like I want to see how this goes now that we know that like Kirsch is helping us. Like I want to see that in action, not just him telling us that he is. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see Brad. Who could say? But yeah, let's get into it.
Nothing like the intense patrol of the Canadian-United States border.
Unit 1 reporting. No traffic, unusual activity. Set the station. Got it.
Bigfoot. Oh. Whoa!
I did not expect it to explode like that.
Oh, it's not like his chin was that.
Oh. The rubbings.
Oh, the rubbing.
They're waiting, Agent Scully. They're all waiting for you.
Oh.
They?
Jeez.
Do you know what this is? They were found during an illegal border crossing in North Dakota, Canada to the U.S.
I doubt Agent Fulmer even knows where we are down there, Agent Scully.
Why? What are you looking for? Please. What are they? Rubbings. Taken from the surface structure of a craft.
Craft.
A spacecraft. Agent Doggett, if you can wrap your brain around that. They're not just marks, Agent Doggett. It's writing. Words.
Universal knowledge.
Powerful words.
Power of written language.
And if the FBI has them, and they're keeping their investigation of them a secret.
Was you carrying anything interesting?
Like what, for example?
I don't know, like, maybe something you find in an X-file. You got a body.
We will, Agent Doggett.
Where'd the body go?
I got the cavalry out of here.
Why would they not go to their X-Files division? What the heck? Like, what's
Because they
the...
don't want them to know.
Why?
Because they want power for themselves.
How is he not in shock?
Maybe that's how.
Powering him. Oh, it's healing him. Okay.
If if it were true, these symbols wouldn't just be words. They'd be the very word of God on the surface of an alien spacecraft. I think there may be answers there. Answers to what? Answers about my son.
I don't understand. None of us do. Why you're keeping their secrets? Why you're keeping quiet?
Because I know things you don't, John.
Oh, there's more. Oh, that looks like a craft. A one that didn't just show up on the beach. That
And disappeared.
maybe the origin, the provenance, the first one.
File on the guy crossing the Canadian border last night. He's FBI.
Well, I know this guy. I worked a case with him once in New Orleans. Company man, straight as a ruler.
Well, according to his file, last 6 months he's been deep undercover.
Dana, God has given you a miracle. Maybe it's not to question, just to be taken as a matter of faith.
She also wants to get Mulder back,
Oh, I
and
can't take
this
this.
might help with that.
I need to know if it's really God I have to thank.
He's one of ours, working deep undercover, infiltrating a religious group, some kind of whacked out UFO cult. Case they never told us about.
Where's this cult supposed to be?
North Dakota. And at some point, they up and disappear into Canada. Agent goes right along with him. FBI loses all contact with him.
The set of rubbings the man smuggled over the border doesn't match the rubbings you took.
New ship?
How can that be? It could only be that this whacked UFO cult found a second spacecraft.
Is this Jeremiah's cult? Why? Oh my god, they want William.
He wants to kill the baby!
What?
Well, the super soldier wanted to kill him. Fuck it up. Oh my god. Why in the world do the rubbings say kill William?
It is so sad. Take the piece of the ship from him so he can't heal.
He doesn't.
I know she doesn't know.
Oh my god.
But he's just gonna
He
heal.
is gonna heal.
Agent Reyes, I need you to take my mom and the baby. Can you do that, Monica? Of course.
Do you still not trust Monica?
Yeah, I do. I've let it go.
You gotta tell me what this is. Who the hell this is, Dana?
He broke into my house. I heard my mom trying to kill that freaking baby.
That FBI agent came here to kill my baby.
You gotta help this man.
Not until he tells me why.
By sticking my
He's
fingers
not
in
gonna
his
tell
bullet holes to
anybody
stop him from
anything unless
bleeding.
you get him to a hospital. This man's losing blood fast.
I am not going to turn him over to the FBI. I am not going to let them cover their tracks on this one.
Your son
Say it!
has to die.
What?
Why? Who told you that?
Shit.
He's my son!
Yeah, I've got a medical emergency, a man in critical condition, and
Boo, Doggett. Boo. I'm sorry. He's super worried about him. It's not like he's lost his son or anything.
Oh.
Oh, what's rude.
Oh, search it. Yes.
Ha!
Does it affect her?
Nobody done got it. He doesn't have it.
Yeah. Who sold it to the son?
what is it?
Have we seen her before?
He's got proof he can show them.
Does he though?
What do you want to do?
Because I don't think he does have proof anymore.
Is she the one that was like, that put Scully's
There's only
pills in the
one thing
toilet?
to do.
Maybe.
Agent Scully, a man was shot in your apartment. An FBI agent.
Trying to kill my
I'm
son.
about to lose my mind.
That is not in question here. There'll be an investigation.
Now, the
Okay.
secret investigation or one where I've given advance warning that my family's life is in danger?
Our undercover man was sent to infiltrate the cult based on a series of threats.
What threats? Threats to who? To me? To my child?
Threats on Agent Mulder's life.
Okay.
That's what this is about.
Before losing all contact with our undercover agent, He sent us a communication. Communication we've been trying to confirm. That Mulder was already dead.
Don't even. Not again. That's what they want.
But maybe that is why Skinner didn't want to tell her. Because if he was, he wanted to make sure first and not have her not know.
Yeah.
But why did they bring her in there and show her the rubbings?
Do you think Mulder faked his death?
I mean, obviously he's not dead. Unless, well...
He did die! He
True.
did die. William?
The piece.
Yeah. But is it
Artifact.
Yeah, he
reactive?
hasn't been around it.
I got it from the man who was trying to kill Will.
Remember that time it shot across the room?
Okay, but what the hell is it?
They showed it too.
Yeah.
It's a piece of the spacecraft.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was so scary.
I'm right behind you guys.
What is it?
Probably nothing.
It's never nothing.
Make up for earlier.
Ugh.
She's just gonna drive away.
Unless she wanted to be spotted. To kill him?
Stop the car!
You gonna kill a woman? Suddenly?
He's not an FBI agent.
Who are we meeting? The only ones left we can trust.
The lone gunman?
Yay!
Whatever you do, don't worry.
Ugh. Pro hickey.
Sure, okay, I'm gonna
Just take a
get
vacation.
right on that not worrying thing.
Where's Scully? Scully!
My baby! What happened to my baby? I have to get back.
You're gonna lead him right to him.
Oh my god, do you think they're gonna take him? Ah!
What the hell is this?
The hell is what?
Oh.
She is not playing her. Look at. Don't even think about it. He has his own show. He'll be fine. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to parse what is Mulder versus what is William and what the aliens are wanting or doing or what it all means.
I mean, I'm not trying to figure it out yet. I don't think we have enough.
But like, are
pieces.
you what like the super soldier thing, but then also the alien thing? Like, is it the same thing?
I think they're interconnected. Yeah. Since William is part of that, right? I don't know.
So the cult that we saw at the end of the last season, like that lady was the one who was like looking after Scully because they thought that the baby was going to be this great messiah for them, I guess. And then when it turned out to not be so, they all jetted. But now they're on this new mission because they came across the spacecraft that is telling them to kill William. But at the same time,
I don't know that it's new.
new old.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's like, why were they in aliens? Maybe they were like drawn there. They're like an alien cult who happened to actually find a UFO, which seems weird. You know?
Well,
They
got
were
their,
already in the cult.
they got their ear to the ground, I guess. Someone must have found something and they heard about it and went there.
It was super down in there, though.
Well, maybe that piece that he had in his pocket
shot
was,
out or something?
yeah. And it just compelled them to.
I don't think we're going to find the answer to that part. I don't know. I'm like, okay. I feel like
kill, but like, it looked like William was controlling it. That's what it's afraid of? That's what the ship itself is afraid of? That the people who ever wrote on it that were like, oh no.
I didn't think he was necessarily controlling it, but maybe he was. I thought it just came to him and started floating over him.
Was he reading it?
Yeah.
I wish I remembered more about that episode with how it affected Mulder. I remember it was giving him like the dizziness, and he was like, that was killing him.
Maybe he wasn't strong enough for whatever.
But
But even
William
like the
is?
rubbings affected him, right?
Yeah, just the rubbings. But it gave him.
William's like full blooded, whatever he is. Mulder's just like partially. Or well, Mulder. I don't know. You're wanting me to like try to.
It's a lot.
I have no idea.
It's a lot. So they kind of bait and switched us at the beginning because we were thinking the worst of those FBI people, and I also don't trust them, but they were concealing it for an altruistic reason because of Skinner. I mean, maybe
I think partially. I think that's Skinner's reasoning.
Sure.
I think everybody else's reasoning is like knowledge is power situation.
But Curse is apparently an ally.
Yeah, but he can't make that known.
Do you think Brad?
No. Fuck Brad.
You know what? I noticed something when I was editing the episode 4D when they were going in the parallel universes and stuff. Mm-hmm. At the very beginning of that episode, when Monica gets killed, he told her to keep going, and Doggett was like, "Wait, don't! It's dangerous." And because Brad told her to go, she got killed. So Brad was like not really caring about her in the way that Doggett was. Yeah. So I feel like that's an indication that like we really probably should not trust him.
I don't trust him.
But in this episode, he didn't do anything. It didn't change anything.
I got bad vibes from him.
I've always had bad vibes from Brad.
Monica style.
Definite bad vibes from. Oh, and especially that scene between Doggett and him in Canada or whatever.
Yeah, he was being a total dick.
That was a dick measuring contest. Like this definitely has some like territorial Monica thing going on between them. But I also don't know if he's a part of like this big overarching plot. I think
he just kind of sucks.
He kind of sucks. Sure, yeah.
He's in it for himself.
Yeah, I just don't think he's in the know.
Not like he would like to be.
No. And we had that.
Oh, I just realized. Is he kind of supposed to be like old Krychek to us?
Well, maybe a little.
Yeah,
I could
like
see that.
A little Krychek replacement.
Who would definitely like do what it took for like self-interest. Mm-hmm. And there were a bunch of suits in there. That one guy that is familiar to me from Lost, his name's Charles Woodmore in Lost. I feel like he's probably maybe the new. It almost feels like they're maybe like assembling a new syndicate.
That makes sense.
Just reforming.
Yeah.
Maybe
that seems like realistic.
Yeah, because it just rebuilds.
Yeah.
But he might be like a bigger part of that just because he's so unrecognizable to me.
Like a snake eating its own tail.
Like a little Ouroboros action. But once again, Scully being fucking terrorized. It's even worse because it's her child.
Leave Scully alone.
Why would they have the information that Mulder's dead?
Also get a job and stay away from her.
Oh my god.
Everyone.
You were pissed at Doggett.
Yeah, that was crazy behavior.
Yeah.
If he was in there when it was happening, he would have shot that man.
Yeah, he would have.
That's why I was just like, it doesn't make any sense.
I think it's because
he literally attacked.
He's defenseless.
Yeah, well.
And
I said, stop the bleeding with your holes in his bullet hole, with your fingers in his bullet holes.
I mean, it is still up for. We just don't know yet whether he was being compelled or if he just bought into the cult.
Yeah.
So if he is being compelled, I do feel a little bad.
Maybe they're. I don't know. I don't know why the ship is telling him. It seems like William is very powerful, though.
Yes.
And that I can see how that would scare.
It would scare the quote unquote gods that created us.
No, because I think he's like an extension of that somehow. Ooh, or no, I guess if he's man-made,
he's an affront to them.
Yeah, but he can control the ship.
But is he man-made? Is it still like a possibility that he's
alien man-made?
Is it still a possibility that he's immaculately
Do you
conceived?
think it's God and aliens actually fighting against each other?
That would be kind of sick. But the gods are aliens.
Exactly, but like maybe they're not. Maybe God or the God created the aliens, and then the aliens created humans.
Yeah.
And there was like a battle between.
Yeah. Yes. I'm into that.
Who's the strongest of the two?
Yeah, and like, but okay, I would be so in on all that if they hadn't just introduced the idea that there is another baby that is also like William. Unless,
Well, you gotta hedge your
unless
bets.
God is making an army.
You can't.
Oh, the super soldiers versus God's army. Let us in the writer's room.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, that was fun. That was a fun thought experiment. Not off the table. I think anything's possible.
Yeah, honestly.
I loved the lone gunman coming in, and it would have been so cool actually if they would have gotten to keep William and that shown up.
Oh, I was excited about
Yeah,
that.
me
I was
too.
like, that's gonna be a cute little time, but no.
But that woman came in and ruined it.
Immediately, gunshots wreck your VW bus.
But for that lady to go to like trying to like take care of Scully and the baby to wanting to now kill him.
Yeah, something shifted. Ooh.
It's proof that
What if the shift came when they discovered the ship?
Maybe so.
They went from...
But they walked away from him at the end. But now, that's a lot different than trying to kill him, though.
Yeah. So maybe
they're like, oh, it's not a super soldier, which is what they wanted.
Like he was
God's
foretold or something, you know?
Yeah. This is seemingly divine.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're in the general vicinity of what's happening.
There's a Venn diagram, and it overlaps at some point.
Some point. We're not completely in the woods. But
watch this back later.
I was confused for a lot of it, but I think it slowly started, especially when they finally told Scully what was really happening. I was like, okay.
I think I'm just so used to being confused.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of just like, I don't even, I'm just like, they're either going to tell me or they aren't. Because, like, sometimes things just get dropped or like barely explained. And I'm just like, oh. Okay.
I think when we're done with the show, I'm just going to go back and watch just.
I kind of just the myth arc.
Just the myth arc.
Yeah, that's actually, that's a good idea.
Like, marathon it.
Yeah.
Binge it. Because otherwise.
And take very detailed notes.
Yeah. Because, like, these etchings and shit, that was the beginning of season 5 or 6.
Yeah.
It's season 9.
Also, I wonder, like, how much of this, I'm sure not much of it was pre-planned, but I don't know. It's always interesting to, what are they just trying to write into making sense of what was actually, like, probably all of it was writing in things and trying to integrate them back in somehow.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see what next episode will bring. This certainly was a lot, but unfortunately, like we said, it'll be a couple weeks.
Unfortunately for me.
No, I'll try to have it edited and you can watch the edited version.
I'll definitely do that.
All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon.